straight away talking about Chelsea, and starting where we finished in the last video. Overnight, I told you Marco Palestra is going to Chelsea. He's accepted the project, and then in the morning, the Here We Go dropped. We can consider Marco Palestra as a new Chelsea player. Deal done. Chelsea have hijacked the move that Inter had very advanced, 45 plus 5 million euros. This was the negotiation, very advanced, between Inter and Atalanta, but then Chelsea entered the deal. Chelsea agreed terms with Marco Palestra, who said yes to a 6-year contract plus option for further season. And so Palestra is going to Chelsea, and Chelsea feel they added an excellent player to the squad with big potential, able to play on the right, able to play on the left. So Chelsea see big potential in Marco Palestra. They will pay over 55 million euros to Atalanta for the Italian talent. So deal done. Talking about Chelsea, I wanted to clarify something on Malo Gusto, guys, because this morning I woke up and I saw everywhere Malo Gusto is going to Manchester City, Malo Gusto to Man City for this money, for this fee, for this bid. So first of all, Manchester City are playing down reports of any bid or any negotiation ongoing with Chelsea for Malo Gusto. So at the moment, my understanding is that club to club, nothing has started. I told you, Enzo Maresca appreciates the player, but from appreciating a player to opening talks, sending a bid, negotiating, it's completely different. And then Chelsea are evaluating Malo Gusto. In their mind, the value is around 75 million pounds. Chelsea see Malo Gusto as a very special player. Young, already with international experience, can play on the right, can play on the left. So Chelsea believe that Malo Gusto is a very special player in a position where in the market is very complicated to find players. And so for Chelsea, he's not actively considered for sale. Chelsea are not offering Malo Gusto around. If there is a good proposal, this could change the story. But at the moment, that's not the case. Then, on Chelsea, let me tell you more. The situation of Chalobah. Keep close eye to Trevoh Chalobah, because my understanding is that
I don't want to pile on to Anthony Gordon because I think he's a really good player, and I think that, to be fair, he's had 2 difficult games. I didn't think that Marcus Rashford should come on that left-hand side. I actually thought it should be Morgan Rogers. I just thought that Morgan Rogers, we're talking about this Morgan Rogers or Jude Bellingham debate about who plays there. Well, Jude Bellingham's going to play number 10. I actually like the idea of Morgan Rogers coming off that left-hand side. I think he's just got a little bit more, and I don't mind Eze there either, but I prefer Rogers. I think he's got a little bit more legs in him. But I think someone who maybe can just sort of connect on that left-hand side a little bit better for us, someone who's got a little bit more game intelligence. I think, Rashford and Gordon are explosive. They're the players that, really, if you're counter-attacking, you'd want them on the pitch. But if Panama are going to be very difficult to break down, you're going to need players with a little bit more invention, a little bit more subtlety in the game. I think that's Rogers or Eze on that left-hand side. I don't think it's a Gordon or Rashford
Chelsea supporters are
argument for me
struggling to
on that
contain
left-hand
their
side.
excitement after fresh transfer developments link the club with not one, but 2 major names during what is quickly becoming one of the most dramatic summer windows in recent memory. Victor Osimhen, Marco Palestra, 2 completely different profiles. 2 completely different stories, yet both could play an important role in shaping Chelsea's future. The biggest headline naturally belongs to Victor Osimhen. For years, Chelsea supporters have dreamed of seeing a world-class striker arrive at Stamford Bridge. Every transfer window seemed to bring new rumors. Every summer created fresh hope. Every season ended with the same discussion. Chelsea needed goals. Chelsea needed a leader in attack. Chelsea needed a striker capable of changing games on his own. Now, many fans believe that player could finally be arriving. Victor Osimhen's reputation speaks for itself. Across Europe, defenders know exactly what happens when the Nigerian international gets space. He attacks relentlessly, he runs relentlessly, and perhaps most importantly, he scores relentlessly. That's why so many clubs have monitored him. Elite goal scorers are football's most valuable assets. You can have possession, you can dominate matches, you can create chances, but eventually, somebody has to put the ball into the net. Osimhen has built an entire career around doing exactly that. Chelsea supporters understand the significance of this moment. The club has assembled one of the youngest squads in football. Talented midfielders have arrived, exciting defenders have joined, creative attackers continue to develop. Yet many supporters felt something was missing. Not talent, not potential, certainty. The certainty that comes from having a striker capable of producing goals in the biggest moments. Osimhen offers that possibility. Imagine Stamford Bridge during a title race. Imagine a Champions League knockout match. Imagine a difficult away game where chances are limited. Those are the moments elite forwards earn their reputation. Those are the moments Chelsea believe Osimhen can deliver. What's interesting is how quickly the transfer momentum appears to have shifted. Only a short time ago, numerous clubs were reportedly exploring possibilities. The competition looked intense. The outcome looked uncertain. Now Chelsea appear increasingly confident. That confidence is spreading throughout the fanbase. Social media is filled with discussions about how many goals Osimhen could score. Some supporters predict 20, others predict 30. The most optimistic fans believe he could become one of the Premier League's most feared strikers almost immediately. While Osimhen dominates the headlines, another name has quietly entered the conversation. Marco Palestra. Unlike Osimhen, Palestra represents the future as much as the present. Chelsea's recruitment strategy has always focused on identifying emerging talent before the rest of the football world catches up. The club understands that today's prospects often become tomorrow's superstars. That philosophy has shaped many recent transfer decisions. Palestra appears to fit perfectly into that approach. Young, talented, ambitious, and reportedly attracting significant attention. Supporters are beginning to see the bigger picture. Chelsea aren't simply building a team for next season. They are building a squad designed to compete for years. That is why the combination of Osimhen and Palestra feels so intriguing. One player could transform the present. The other could help shape the future. Together, they symbolize the balance Chelsea are trying to achieve. Immediate success combined with long-term planning. The arrival of Xabi Alonso has only strengthened that vision. Every manager inherits players, but successful managers eventually build projects. Projects require foundations. Projects require patience.